Good morning, everyone. Happy Kelly. What day is it?
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday, you guys. Happy Thursday. That means the weekend is coming up. Hopefully, you guys have some fun plans to escape, get away, relax. But we still have 2 days left to crush it in this week and make it our best days ever. What is that?
Who dat?
That was me.
Let's start off, you guys, with just getting into that place. We're just going to be taking some deep breaths in and out. Let's ring our bell to get us started. That definitely feels like a song, or at least a note, a singing note. All right, 3 deep breaths in and out. Breathing good, breathe out bad. One more. Love it. Okay. Simple gratitudes. Keep it super simple. Kelly.
Ooh, sorry, I was just typing. Jody's on. Good morning, Jody.
Hi, Jody.
Hey, Jody.
God, there's so much I'm grateful for this morning, but I am super stoked for a freaking program that works. I'm on my 10th day of detox. I've done it early outside of our group. So I woke up this morning knowing it was weigh-in and, measurement day. And, I knew it was working, and it's nice to know, it's motivating and so gratifying when you put your whole heart into something and you get exactly out of it what you put into it. So I'm super stoked. Yeah, super stoked with, I've been carrying this tire around my middle because I was not being good about my eating and not being mindful. And, so I lost 2 inches in my waist. I took off 8 pounds, and I'm super stoked. Just like this morning, I'm like, light as a feather.
Right? I was wondering why you had ants in your pants.
I know. I was like, oh, okay.
What's the secret she's got?
I know. So yes, I'm grateful that it works. Yeah. And it works. And it's the HEROMOM diet. And I love it.
Yeah, it is awesome. I love it too. Great one. Michelle, how about you?
I am grateful today for my comfortable bed. Yesterday I had kind of a high pain day, and today my pain is way down. And I think it has a lot to do with my bed. And I love my bed. It's so cozy and comfy. But I woke up this morning, that was the first thing. I'm like, oh, I love this bed. So I'm grateful for my bed.
I think it's important to think about those things that we were talking just the other day about taking things for granted that we have access to on a daily basis. So I have a super simple one of those kinds of things too. Towels. I'm so grateful for towels. It makes drying off really easy. So that's kind of cool. It makes cleaning messes pretty easy. And gosh, that leads me to washers and dryers. Those are awesome. Washers and dryers. You guys, I think we've talked about washers and dryers before. When I lived in Eastern Europe, right after the Iron Curtain fell, it was like stepping back in time. They did not have anything remotely close to what I grew up with as a washer and dryer. It was barely one step above washing clothes by hand. And it was incredibly laborious. So, when you dirtied something, well, first of all, they took excellent care of their things because it was not easy to repair or clean or any of those things. They just didn't have easy access to the things that we have. They didn't have super glue and, things like that. So if something got dirty, then it was like a major deal. I remember my mother-in-law, whenever she washed her shirt, she literally removed every single button on her shirt because the machines that they used to wash were so kind of archaic that it would literally just rip the shirt to pieces if it got a hold of a button. So she had to take the buttons off and re-sew them on every single time. So towels, very towels, and the machines that wash them. Jody says she's thankful for her new method of bulletproof tea. Thank you,
Yay!
Michelle. I love my tea now. Yay!
I gave her a secret recipe.
Michelle had to tweak. Helps Jody tweak her recipe.
Yeah, I didn't know that Jody's not a coffee drinker. I'm like, no, you absolutely do not have to drink coffee.
Oh, no way.
You can have tea, you can have bone broth. But then too, she was, with all of her healthy fats, it was just, she wasn't coming up with a good recipe that she enjoyed. So I gave her some tips yesterday on how I do it, and we're twins now.
Enjoying the food is so important. Enjoying the meal
plan.
It
tastes good. So you don't want me to drink stuff that doesn't taste good.
I won't do it if it doesn't taste good. I mean, there are some things I'll have, like maybe a small thing that I'll just like down if I know it's really healthy for me. But like, I can't live every single food experience for a long term like that. There's just no way. Short term,
like soft-boiled eggs. No way.
Ooh, I love
soft-boiled eggs.
I know. One of our hero moms put a picture of soft-boiled egg, how she loved it, and I was like, whoa. Everybody, lots of people like it, but I can't. It's a feel thing because I just get.
Eggs?
Do I like what?
Like over easy eggs, or you don't like eggs or any yolk?
I love scrambled eggs. And I like hard boiled eggs. Yeah, I used to like sunny side up, but I don't eat a lot of bread to soak up the yolk. So
you can put some good vegetables with it. Sauteed spinach.
No.
Think of the yolk as a sauce. Put a little salt and pepper on there.
No.
Yeah.
It's a feel thing, because then it's like
textural thing.
Yeah, it's thick, it's gloppy, it's
No, don't say that.
But yet you like those chocolate Cadbury eggs that have.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Those are
like the Cadbury's eggs.
Those are not my favorite. I'll eat those if I have to. I used to love those, but if I have to, if it was the only piece of chocolate there. But Cadbury mini eggs. Okay, we're getting off topic. I gotta eat good today.
Oh my gosh. Let us count the ways of how much we love broccoli. Let's talk about that.
I like broccoli.
I do. That's
broccoli is one of my favorite vegetables. Thank God I love broccoli.
I love steamed broccoli with butter and a little bit of salt, pink Himalayan salt. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I could eat a plate full of that. Of course, the back end doesn't love that so much, but
hey, that just makes you jet propelled. It helps you move the stage.
That's another way to get like up off the ground there, huh?
Right?
Oh my gosh,
you guys, totally
talking about candy and gas. Nice.
Wacky Thursday. Okay, so Jody says she actually does like coffee, but it doesn't agree with her, and that's a really good point.
Oh, I get it.
Not everybody has a good reaction to coffee, right? So we do have those kinds of situations too. So there's a fix for everything. Michelle,
Jody says try avocado with your dippy eggs. Delicious. I love eggs and avocado.
That just puts slime on top of the avocado.
The yummy tasting slime.
It's good though. That's so good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so question of the day, you guys. Now that we got through gratitudes, and we'd love to hear what you guys are grateful for. We're just having fun here on a Thursday morning. We've got 2 days left in the weekend. It's the weekend. Woohoo! So we want to think about this question. What do you secretly love about yourself? It's so hard sometimes to think about that. Some people have no problem thinking about that.
I know.
My ego plays, but some people really struggle because they're so used to seeing the picking out the negatives about themselves. So let's reverse that. What do you love about yourself? It doesn't have to be secret, actually. But Michelle,
I love my attitude. I've been my whole life that I have some kind of attitude. But I think that my attitude has gotten me to where I am. If I didn't have this attitude, I would probably not be here. So I am a feisty redhead, and I love it. Love it.
Me too.
See?
We love that redhead attitude. What about you, Kelly? What do you secretly love about yourself?
I love my laugh. I laugh loud and I love it. And partially because I never used to do that. I used to hide my laughter because I thought it was too loud. I thought it brought attention to me. And that was the last thing I wanted was, to be noticed. So I love that I laugh out loud. I love when my husband says, if we're at a party or something, he goes, I'll hear you laughing from across the room and I know exactly where you are and what you're doing and you're having a good time. And I love it because it's contagious. And I remember coming to San Diego before I moved here, and we were at the High Dive, and Dan and I hadn't seen each other in like a month. And so we're laughing and talking, and these guys get up to pay their bill, and they were European. And they come over to the table and said, you laugh a lot and you laugh loud. I said, because I'm happy. And he goes, that's good. And walked out. I was like, that's so awesome. Because it was like, you could tell that he was happy because I was happy.
Aww.
And so, yeah, I love my laugh. I love that it's loud.
I love your laugh too. It makes me happy and it makes me want to laugh. And
I was just going to say that.
Yeah. Laughter is such a wonderful, wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody should be hide from their laugh. Laughing is so joyful and so natural.
I know that wasn't my mindset a long time ago, though. It was like because I wasn't confident. I didn't want people. I was shy, and I didn't want people to notice me. I thought, God, if I'm loud, people are going to see me. And that's the last thing in the world I wanted. So now I'm just like, ha, ha, ha. I'm like, okay.
She is like that. Who knows, you guys? It's awesome.
Now she breaks into song too.
I know, yeah. I do.
And makes all of us laugh.
That's my job.
Oh gosh. Okay. So you guys, if you're on, like, hi Rick, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Jody, girl, I want to hear from you too. Like, what do you secretly love about yourself? I think it's important. We should ask this question to ourselves every day. Like, what do I love about myself today? Not to come from that place of ego, but just to sort of appreciate ourselves and what qualities we have, because we take those qualities and we go out into the world and we make contributions without even realizing that we're doing it. But like we just said, when Kelly goes out with her laughter, she makes strangers who she's not even having a conversation with. She's not even trying to bring joy to other people, and it happens. So when we recognize those things about ourselves that we secretly love, and the contribution they can make to bring joy to other people, then I think that's it's a human drive to want to contribute. So know that you're doing good things in the world when you're just amplifying something that you secretly love about yourself. So I think that's awesome. Michelle's awesome attitude. Every single day she interacts with people with that little saucy redhead attitude, which is actually, it's not that saucy. She's really totally a sweetheart.
It is saucy.
Saucy in a good way. Saucy in a positive and good and very uplifting way. She brings joy into the lives of others, just showing up as her. For me, what I secretly love about myself, I would say, is I didn't always used to be this way. My mindset used to be look for the negatives of everything, in everyone, in every situation, in myself, in everything. I was so negatively minded. But I'm totally the opposite of that now. So one of the things I secretly love about myself is that I can see the inner hero in every single person. That's one of the reasons why I love working with clients, because I love to look for, find, and point out positive character traits or hero type activities that people do, things that I would consider like legacy work, when they're out there doing stuff that is making a difference and they don't even see it. I love that about myself. And again, not in an ego way, because I didn't know I had that. It was pointed out to me. But I loved, it's like very fulfilling for me. It's like a game, but one that I feel like I'm the winner when I found it. I found the awesome thing about this person. I'm going to tell them what it is. Like, I feel like I won a prize. And it's super fun. And I love that. I love that part of my day every single day. Jody, what about you? Rick, what about you? Who else is on? You guys let us know what you secretly love about yourself. We should also turn this into, what do we secretly love about each other? Right? Because sometimes we don't see things, qualities about ourselves that are there. And we're even potentially somewhat conscious of those character traits, but we don't necessarily see them as, like, I've talked to so many clients where they have all these really great qualities. Like I said, I'll point them out and they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know like I was doing that. It was just like, I'm just supposed to do that. Like, that's just something I'm supposed to do as a human being, or as a person in my position of influence or whatever. But no, these are not things you have to do in terms of like giving positive results to other people, a positive influence to other people. So sometimes it is necessary that somebody points them out, so you can amplify those things, right? So let's start with Michelle. Michelle, we're going to point out positive things, awesome things that we secretly love about you. Okay.
Oh boy. All right.
Kelly.
Off the top of my head, I love that you're such a badass, like a badass rocker chick, like your drum set that you just bought. And
Oh, that's a secret. Go ahead.
you didn't say it was a secret.
It's not now.
Well, it ain't now. So
It's red.
So is it? Okay, I couldn't tell in the picture yesterday.
Yeah.
So you even sent me a picture, so it wasn't that secret.
No.
It ain't secret if you tell people.
It ain't secret no more.
Yeah, but I love that there's that about you, because it's not like the first thing you notice about you, but it's like so badass. I love it.
I love that too. Thank you.
Gosh, there's so many things about Michelle that I love, and some things are probably obvious to her. She gets comments on those all the time. For example, her generosity. She is a never ending well of generosity. She just gives and gives and gives and gives and gives, sometimes too much, but still massive giver. Huge heart. I love the range of dimensions of Michelle. She is one woman with all of these different amazing, wonderful sides of her. She has a super playful, fun side. She has this like Kelly said, badass little rockabilly side, little pinup girl. She's a musician. She loves cars, like fixing old cars up and motorcycles. Like, you would never think that about Michelle. She's a kind of naughty girl in that way, like, you know, that image. But she also is like super like geeky, nerdy, smart, like mad scientist genius when it comes to especially nutrition and health and those kinds of things, which has served her well with the things that she, you know, has to encounter with dealing with in her own health things that she's doing. She's incredibly smart. You can put her in a business setting. The girl knows what she's talking about. You can put her in something that has nothing to do with business, like, again, like cars, which obviously cars is a business, but you just, you know, that's typically like something you would hear a guy talking about and you'd be like, okay, that makes sense. But you see this little pinup girl who's a nerd when it comes to health, and she's talking about cars on a motorcycle. It's just like, what? So just like the range of Michelle is incredible. I secretly love that about Michelle.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm blushing. Oh,
isn't this a fun game? I love it.
This is a fun game.
Okay, I have to read what Jody said. Jody says, I love that I'm conscientious of trying to touch everyone I come in contact with. I'm a hugger. Yay, we love huggers.
Yay, me too.
Huggers.
And I think most people nowadays don't get enough touch. You're right, physical touch and the power behind it. And not just physical touch, but zeroing in on people that may feel alone or forgotten. And people that may feel alone, zeroing in on people that may feel alone or forgotten or are hiding behind a mask of being
okay.
I see when someone isn't doing well and I want to make them feel loved. That's
amazing, right?
Yeah. So
that
she
is
has
really profound.
Superhero x-ray vision of someone who on the outside, everyone thinks like, oh, that person's got it all together, they're good. But she's like, they need a hug. She just goes up and loves them up and makes them feel not alone, makes them feel seen and recognized and heard and significant and important. That's so huge. Jody, you're so awesome. Totally love you to pieces, girl. I haven't even met you, and I love everything about you right here. Amazing. Okay, let's love up Kelly. Kelly, what do we secretly love about Kelly, Michelle?
Oh man. Well, I do love Kelly's laugh, and I love Kelly because she can always make me feel better. Her energy is amazing, and she is so good at helping people pull the best of themselves out. And I
Aw,
think she's a genius at that. So I love her.
cute.
Again, so many things about Kelly that I love too. I love that she is so disciplined. When she makes a decision to do something, the girl does not waver. She is on target. She keeps all her asses on track. And she just like without her like managing us and herding the cats.
Oh God, poor Kelly. That's a horrible job. Like come back. You this way, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine.
I also love so much that she is one of the hardest working people I know in terms of like just being so seriously committed to her own personal growth, not for herself to feel better, because she can find other ways to do that in the sense of like, you know, make everyone else bend to her. But she fights really hard to see where can she level herself up so that she can bring what's her responsibility to the joy that happens around her. And a lot of people won't, you know, there's a lot of people who don't work that hard for that. And she, like I said, one of the hardest working people who really, really like lets me push her hard, like uncomfortable. Like, oh, like almost like some people could take it personally, like, why is Paula being such a bitch to me? Like, oh. But she doesn't, man. She just takes a hit. It's like, oh, and she's like, all right, I got it. Gloves on, I'm going in. Come on, let's go.
I don't work out for nothing.
Okay.
I want to add something. I love that Kelly always has a song for every situation too.
Mm-hmm.
She's like our personal jukebox.
I try.
Yeah,
I try.
And that's fun.
Comedian.
Right.
A little bit.
People don't know how fun and how funny Kelly is because she's a little bit on the shy side, but she's starting to come out of her little shy corner more and more and more. That's another area where she's just like really branching out. But yeah, Kelly is freaking hilarious. She has the best sense of humor. She tells the best jokes. Not like, hey, a man walks into a bar. Not like that kind of joke. It's like super witty, like little comebacks, like on point, especially when it comes to like bringing a song in the moment, just like out of the blue. Okay, so Jody says, I just love you all so much, and you all are so inspiring. Michelle is an amazing help to me, being willing to break everything down for me. I'm excited to get to know you all.
Oh,
likewise,
yes.
Jody.
I told you guys you were gonna love her.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're right.
See?
I already loved her when you said that because I totally
Yeah.
trusted your judgment.
Right.
Okay, so all right, my turn. Love me up. Come on.
Okay, time to love Paula up. I'm gonna start. You have this uncanny ability to make people feel super comfortable. Like people see and get around Paula and like, oh my God, I just love her. And they just don't even know you because you just like exude this like comfort and you make people feel safe, and which is a huge goal of mine. You're so pretty with and without makeup. I hate you for that, but I love you for it. Your hair is always so pretty, and I'm funny because you're funny. You are so witty. Like, yeah, people don't even really realize your kind of humor because you seem like so like proper, like, you know, but no, there is a mean wit under there, not mean like mean spirited, but you know, quick, very quick wit. And we just have a lot of fun together, which I absolutely love. So definitely.
All right, Michelle, your turn. Come on, bring it on.
All right. So I love how modest you are.
Right?
Oh my goodness. I am so inspired, Paula, by your vision, how you have this vision, not just for our, our group, but for other people, that you can really see something, and it could be, 5 years or 10 years down the road, but you have like this laser focus on what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and you just don't give up. I mean, it's amazing to me, and if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here. So, and
Yes.
your vision. We might still be here in, having coffee together or something, but we wouldn't be doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's very inspiring.
Well, and you push people without them even realizing.
Right.
Like, you push them to be better and I don't, whether it's intentional or it's natural for you, I think it's a little bit both. But yeah, you definitely push people to be better when they, if they want to be around you, if they want that feeling, you got to step up.
Right.
And,
You got to level up. Right.
Yeah.
If you want to hang out with Paula, you better bring your A game. Bring the A game.
Awesome. Wow. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that a lot. It means a lot to me. I'm just being silly, like, come on, let me up, that kind of thing. But it's funny, like I said earlier, like sometimes until we hear from other people, we really don't realize the impact that we're having. So it's really good to, have these conversations with each other, especially in a trusted circle like this. We're like sisters, so we can be totally real with each other. And we also can letting each other know when we're not standing up too. The real friends should be able to feel safe to do that,
right.
And not feel like the relationship's going to be ruined for that. So we need that from each other. Like, we're, alone. We're not, we don't have full spectrum vision of everything. So I need Kelly. I need Michelle. I need their input, their view, and their heart, and the way that they think. And they're strong in areas where I'm weak. So it's important for me to hear what they have to say and to collaborate and tapping into what they know, what they can contribute, and the way that they see things. So if you guys don't have friends like that, like, that's so important. I used to isolate myself. Just I don't know, probably like an ego thing. I don't know why I did that. I was afraid. I was terrified. I was afraid of everything and everyone, and it kept me small thinking. My only resource was what was going on in here. And that wasn't a good place to be at that time. That was not a fun place to be at that time. So these girls keep me on my toes. I love it. Hey, Kirk, thanks for hopping on. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this with my husband and my kids. This "What do I secretly love about you" thing with them. I think that was such a cool little thing. Not just to hear what you guys have to say about me, which was super awesome, but making me express to you guys what I secretly love about you. Like, that made me feel so happy. Like I'm even more grateful for you right now, just having expressed that to you. So I think that's an important thing to do with people that are close to you. What do you guys think?
I think it's an important exercise, because so many people have a hard time hearing good things about themselves.
Right.
They want to say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, or whatever. There is something to be said for saying, thank you, and accepting that, because if you don't accept it, you're denying them the ability to give you that love and share that stuff with you. So that's one of the things, like, when I talked about being shy, I was working on my confidence, and I had heard, it was a Shalene confidence program. And she said, you being shy actually makes other people uncomfortable. And I was like, oh my God, that was the last thing I wanted to do. So I was like, oh, I'm not shy. I'm not gonna be shy anymore. That's stupid or whatever. But, so that stuck with me. And it's the same thing. If you can't say thank you for something, I mean, here someone's just poured love on you, and you're like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You've just ruined the feeling for them too. And I know that's not what people intend, but it's a good exercise to be able to say thank you and accept that love and let it land on you and feel it and live into it.
Right. I used to do that too. I was the person that would deflect the compliment.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, you're pretty, or oh, I love your hair. I was like, oh, it's nothing, or
Right.
I was, and that's true, that when people are trying to give you a compliment, you really should just say thank you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason to deflect, because just like Kelly said, you're really denying that person the, you know, the chance to love you.
And
Or-
degrading yourself at the same
Right.
time.
And you
Exactly.
invalidate them. That's the other
Mhm.
thing, which
Right.
is totally the opposite of what you're going for. But when you do not allow people, hey baby, I love you. Have a good day at work.
Hi,
Well, internship work.
Nia.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Okay. Drive safe. When you don't allow people to give you a compliment because you're trying to be humble, like I get where you're coming from. It's all good intentions, but mostly it's generally because people are uncomfortable receiving a compliment, like Michelle and Kelly was saying. But then when we don't allow, oh no, it's nothing, you know, or you're wearing something nice. Oh, I just got this at TJ Maxx for $5. Make them like, you're dumb. You don't know what good clothes really looks like, because this was only bucks at TJ Maxx. You know, then they're like, I feel really stupid for giving you a compliment. I'll never do that again. Thanks.
Right.
You know, we don't want to invalidate people's, you know, desire to want to say nice, good, positive things. Like, it's not about always just ourselves. So I think that that's super important. I love this topic. Hey, Misty. Hi, girl. Rhea's not-
Rhea's here. Hi, hon.
That's your girl, right, Michelle?
Yep.
Yeah. She found us together.
I feel Tad voyeuristic.
Don't feel voyeuristic. We're happy to have you.
Rhea is
Oh
an
my gosh,
absolute.
you're hilarious.
She is
You
an
are-
absolute character, and I keep trying to get. She's like, I just come to HEROMOM Nation. I go, you don't have to do anything. She's like, well, I'm not a joiner. I'm not a joiner. I'm like, you don't have to join. I'll add you.
You can be an adder.
I go, just check it out. Just check it out. You don't have to say anything. So here she is, being a voyeur. We love voyeurs.
Super cool. I
Yeah.
love the fact that she let herself be seen.
Yes.
And just secretly be a voyeur. That's
Right.
awesome. Rhea, thank you for hopping on. We appreciate you so much. I love your sense of humor already. You guys, let's have fun with the what are you gonna do with the what do you secretly love about someone else thing? Like, who are you gonna do that with, and when are you gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it with my Mondo.
Aw. I want to do it with my husband and kids.
Let's see what he says.
I'll do that too. Not with your husband and kids, but with mine. And you know, Gabe won't let me do it very, very easily. He'll just be like, "What's up?
What are you doing, Mom?
What do you want?"
Come on, Mom.
Even more reason, right? That he's like that, because he's in that way a little bit like old Kelly. Like, it makes him feel uncomfortable to be told cool things about him.
Yeah.
And so that'll be fun for him to. Well, okay, it won't be fun for him. It'll be fun for you.
I know. This morning.
How did this turn into how to torture our kids?
I know.
This is supposed to be positive.
I think I was too happy for him this morning, because he's like, Mom, can you bring it down a level?
He's like 8 pounds and 2 inches.
I'm like, bichachos.
8 pounds and 2 inches.
I know. Between him and the dog this morning, I'm waking him up. I sing songs when I wake him up. So imagine that.
Right.
And he's like, okay, Mom, usually it's 1. Now you're going on to 2 and 3. You can, I'm up.
Dial it down a notch, Mom.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a good thing. Now, when you get to the point where your kids have to say something to you, like, all right, I got their attention.
Right.
Like, to the point where they're feeling a little uncomfortable. My daughter, she'll be like, Mom, stop, just stop. All of this. I'll be like, what?
Too much
Come
this.
on. It's like, nope. I love that.
Ooh.
I try not to do that in front of her friends, because I don't want to embarrass her out loud.
Right.
But in private, I'm all good at that. But then she'll just get up and walk to her room, and I'll be like, no. Awesome, you guys. Thanks so much for joining us this morning, you guys. We hope you had fun with us. We had fun with you. We had fun with each other. We'll see you guys in the morning. But if you guys want to have more conversations with us like this, and see what we're doing in HEROMOM Nation, we're focused on, yes, we always start our day positive with you guys with this, but we're really focused too on not just the mindset aspect of it, but our bodies, like getting our bodies in that place where we feel totally congruent and aligned with the person who we want to be, that we get our bodies, we're focusing on our bodies to train for the legacy that we want to live. So when I'm thinking about my health, I'm thinking, Paula at 100 years old, what does she need from me today in terms of getting control of this and getting control of what's going on here in order to make that no regrets life real. That's important. And that's what Michelle does and Kelly does. And that's what our Hero Moms are doing too. That's the work we do. Make sure you guys have a no regrets life. And we start off by winning our health. So join us there. Click on that link. Kelly, Michelle, you want to add anything?
Yeah, take the plunge. See, this was really fun. And I think that's one thing that really sets us apart in our community is we do hard work, but we have a blast doing it. Right? I mean,
Yes.
It's not boring. It's super not boring. So if you want to hang out with the cool kids.
And we'll have fun till your daddy took the teeth away. See, now I've got all these songs going in my head.
Oh, boy.
That should be your rapper name, Jukebox Kelly.
All right.
I do secretly want to learn to beatbox.
I know, she does. That's real. She does.
I know. Aaron tried to teach me, but it's not going very well.
All right, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us and for sharing. Those of you who were able to share. We look forward to you guys sharing every single morning. Please don't be shy if you're able to. I know some of you are listening in the car, so you can't really do anything about it, but anytime you can, we love to hear it. Doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl. We love it all. So thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you in the morning. Have an awesome Thursday.
Bye, guys. Mwah.